All right, guys. Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Fun Size. And as you saw, just from that little bit there, the newest animations and everything for the newest LR, which is Ginyu Force. I was not expecting Ginyu Force, but here they are. And I'm gonna call it now. They're gonna be busted. Absolutely. They're gonna be absolutely ridiculous. And the reason being for that is because, well, think about any other time that Ginyu or the Ginyu Force has ever come out. Always absolutely ridiculous, especially when they first come out. Then they they fall off a little bit. But let's go ahead and jump into these details, shall we? So we have Ginyu Force, or Special Pose category, key +4 HP attack and defense 150%. Okay, so they are a yellow coin LR. That's what that essentially means. Okay. So we have greatly raises defense for 1 turn and high chance of greatly raising attack for 1 turn. High chance, huh? Causes colossal damage and stuns the enemy. So that's for their 12 to 14 key. And then we have for their 15 to 17 key. So it changes. Oh, I guess that's what the different, I guess you could say different rock, paper, scissors type beat going on with, their different poses and everything with the different members of the Ginyu Force. I'm assuming that's what that is if you don't get the 18 key, right? So their 15 to 17 key is greatly raises attack, high chance to greatly raise defense. Oh, and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Okay, this is a bit gimmicky, but I could see it. Okay. And then their 18 key super is massively raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Causes mega colossal damage to enemy, and raises all allies attack and defense 30%. Attack and defense for 30% for 1 turn, self-excluded. Okay, so they're supporting on super attack. Okay, I can see it. All right. So what do we got for passive? Activates the entrance animation once only. Key +3 attack and defense 150%, and launches an additional super attack for the rest of the battle. Okay. And all allies attack and defense 25%, self-excluded, for 3 turns when there are 5 or more special pose category allies on the team from start of character's entry turn. Okay, let's stop there for a second. Let's stop there. So on their 18 key super, they're giving 30% attack and defense. Okay. Then they're giving another 25% to all allies, self-excluded, right, for 3 turns when there is 5 or more special pose category allies on the team starting from their first entry turn. So effectively, they're doing 55% attack and defense if there's that amount of characters on the team, right? Let's say if you did a full Ginyu Force team or any other special pose, right, like the Go Tanks or anything like that, right? You do something like that and you have enough characters, they're effectively 55% support for everybody. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then they're launching additional supers regardless, right? Okay. Which then could potentially greatly raise their defense for 1 turn and high chance of greatly raising their attack for 1 turn. And they stun. Okay. So basically, these guys are going to be super, potentially super again, and then be supporting and all that. Well, and they're getting a lot of defense, 50% defense every time they super. Now, if they have guard, dodge, damage reduction, anything like that for the rest of this, they're actually really good. They're insane. Okay, so let's continue, shall we? So key +2, attack and defense, 150%, guards all attacks, there it is, and attacks effective against all types when all allies attacking in the same turn are a special pose, which you're going to do anyway. you're going to do that anyway, right? So they guard, and they get 150% to stats and to ki, which then they are supporting, as well as supporting on their super. Woof. And they're launching more than one super at a time. So they could potentially launch up to 3 so far, because one super, then they get a guaranteed super, and then they get the hidden potential super. Okay. Reduce damage received by 7% up to 35% before attacking. That's not great. And chance of performing a critical hit plus 7% up to 35% when attacking per special pose category ally on the team. I mean, okay. So that just means they can potentially go to slot 1. Maybe, just maybe, right? But at the same time, they lose that damage reduction after they attack. Because if it was just straight up, that would be great. Then we have special pose category allies attack and defense 25% for 2 turns. When an int or rainbow key sphere obtained, plus an additional attack and defense 50% with a type key sphere obtained. Int. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait. So is that per key sphere update? 50%? No, wait, right? No. No. It has to be if you get one key sphere that's int, you get another 50% attack and defense. Okay. But okay, let's talk about this for a second as well. That last part. Another 25%. So are they effectively getting 75%, right? Something like that. 25. No, they're getting 80. They're potentially getting 80% when he first comes out, because you have the 30 from when he supers, then you get the 25 just for the special pose allies, and then if you get an int or a rainbow key sphere, you get another for 2 turns, which is also very important. You get another 25%, effectively putting them at 80% support for the first 2-3 turns. Yeah, the first 2 turns. Wow. Okay. Okay. Sure, dude. Sure. Because let's say if we're running leaders, right? And we have 1 on each rotation, that 30% would still carry over. But, ooh. And then the other unit would get the support, no? Yeah, I think he would. So if one leader skill is giving support for 2 turns, right, because you got key spheres and everything, then that 25% would go on to the next guy, because it's not him, it's just another unit. Okay. That's pretty good. Okay, so the active skill is attack and defense 25% in battle. All allies attack and defense 15%, self-excluded. Okay. It's not crazy, but that's cool, because then now, let's say if he gave himself another attack and defense, 25%, that's good. And then all allies 15% attack and defense self-excluded in the battle. And if they both pop that carries over. That's kind of good. I mean, he's getting a lot of stats from everything. I think he could go slot 1, potentially, right? He could potentially go slot 1. Do we put crit on him though? Yeah. I mean, you could put a little bit of crit, but you don't need it. Because he's got a 35% chance to crit. Dodge? I think we go dodge, boys. I think we go dodge with this character. Dodge and additional. Like, I'm going to keep saying that dodge and additional is probably the best way to build some of these characters, just because dodging is dumb. We know that. But then being able to additional as well is also pretty important for some of these characters, especially this guy, because he's getting a lot of defense on super as well. Like, he's getting 50% just for the 12 to 14 key. Like, that that's good. That's really good. And then he's guarding, and then if he's able to dodge, and then he's able to basically potentially go slot 1 because of the 35% damage reduction before he attacks. So then if he does get hit, it'll potentially hurt, but it won't kill you. But if you dodge it, then you're chilling anyway. Okay, and then all the support and everything as well? I don't know. So the activation conditions for this active skill can be activated, can be when all allies are Ginyu Force category allies starting from the 3rd turn, from start of turn, or can be activated when all allies are special pose category characters starting from the 5th turn, from start of turn, once only. Okay, so that's a little bit weird. A little bit weird, because if you got them on the 2nd rotation or something, then it's obviously not gonna be great. But it would have been nice if it was from start of battle, but since it's not, it's a little weird. It's a little weird, but nonetheless, I feel the Ginyu Force right here, they're actually pretty good. I mean, they're pretty good. I mean, yeah, I'd say they're definitely strong, to say the least. To say the least, I don't know how strong they're gonna make the rest of the characters. I don't know if it's trying to revive the Ginyu Force characters or just special pose in general. But I mean, if you have a bunch of Ginyu Force characters, I don't know, man. I don't know. It could be good. It could be good with all the support that they're being given for the most part. I feel like it could actually be really good. But anyway, let me know what you guys think of the new Ginyu Force card. I feel like they're pretty good, especially with all of the support and what they're actually providing to the team. I feel like they could definitely be good. For sure. For sure. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, please don't forget to drop a like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff for me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.